What's up guys, Quickship 636 here, and today we're going to unbox my Axial Yeti Jr.
Perfect.
Super excited to get back into this, guys. I mentioned it before, I'm a huge fan of rock crawling with RC cars. I had a Axial Scorpion, had a Low C MR2, or MRC rather, Low C MRC, and shoot, all those were long gone in Washington State.
Why?
But now I get back into it, so pretty excited. Without further ado, let's go ahead and open this box on GoPro. Yep, you guys are on GoPro, so it looks a little funny, that's why, but we'll make it through. Alright guys, without further ado, let's go and get into it. Let's see what we got real quick. So we got independent front suspension, adjustable coilover shocks, solid rear axle. We got some 2.0 tires, bigger tires with 12 millimeter hex, so that'll help out. Shoot, let's see what we got. Nice little radio. Pretty standard there, nothing too crazy. Oof. Let's see if I open this correctly. Oof. You guys ready? There she is, guys. Look at that. Shoot, this is the RTR. This is ready to run. A little bit of paperwork. Got some batteries here. Also got the main battery here. I do have some other batteries charging. Get ready to crank this baby up, man. Take it out. I'm so excited.
Damn,
Dude,
Daniel. Damn, Daniel.
Glory. Man, I tell you what. Thing is built pretty stout just right out of the box. Nice suspension, independent front, so I can already tell this independent front suspension. I'm probably going to be fighting a lot of issues where the rocks are going to be wanting to push this rock crawler. I can already see that. Ran into the same problem. We used to have a E-Revo. E-Revo had independent front suspension, and anytime it hit any kind of rocks, it would just push the sucker over. So we might have to run into some issues with that. We might have to address that when the time comes, but you know, we'll check it out. Solid rear, so that'll be good. Solid rear to help us kind of push up those rocks. Unfortunately, the front and rear diff are open, so I already know that's going to be an issue in my past experience with these RC crawlers, but again, this is more of a rock racer, not necessarily a crawler, so that may not be an issue with this particular rig, but we'll definitely be able to address that for sure when that time comes. Definitely like it, man. Super nice. Totally digging the color. Totally digging the whole Can-Am Maverick style. And look at that. They actually have, see these little dudes move? Oh my god, these little dudes move on the inside. Heads look. Their bodies are fixed, but their heads move, and I think that's pretty freaking sick. I've seen them with actually put LED light bars up front, LEDs, as far as headlights go. So that's definitely pretty tight. Heck yeah. What's up, guys? Quickship 636 here, and as promised, go ahead and get this thing in the trail, get these things in the dirt, get this thing in the rocks, and see what it can actually do. Stick with me. Cheers. Well guys, that didn't take very long. Fortunately, we didn't break anything, but unfortunately, I may have been just under the impression that this is just going to do a whole lot more. Now mind you, my background is Axial Scorpion, which is a 10 scale rock crawler, and then the low C MRC, which is this size, 1/18 scale, but set up for rock crawling. I mean, solid axles, full-blown swapped carbon fiber chassis, the whole shebang. So going into here, maybe I had a little bit of higher expectations as far as what this would be able to do. Definitely with the open front and rear differential, you're not crawling up anything. I was getting stopped by the smallest of rocks. Anything that would go and bind up one side of the axle, it was, starting to remain open. With it being independent front suspension, I thought for sure I was going to have more ground clearance, but I found myself getting hung up on the front skid almost every time approaching any kind of rock. And it's just unfortunate. Yeah, we'll be able to remedy the open differentials and stuff, whether doing metal lockers or doing the other way, which we're going to do very soon. But going to this, like I said, I honestly expected a little bit more, but I think actually I may have been using it incorrectly. I came in here expecting to have a rock crawler be able to go up straight, approach obstacles, drive up on them, and drive over. With this one, again, with open differentials, any kind of resistance, it's going to find you're going to be pushing this rock racer, I guess, left and right, just whatever the least path of resistance is, just going to immediately go that way. And you can see with the openness right there. So I guess the question is, who is this really aimed for? Is it aimed for a dude like myself? Is it aimed for a small child? Can a Walmart crawler crawl better than this? Well, I'm going to say a Walmart crawler probably going to be able to climb up rocks better than this. However, is it going to have the durability as this? Absolutely not. This thing is stout. Again, I found myself, I was using it wrong. I was trying to climb up rocks and obstacles. Instead, I used this more of what you would do with a side-by-side in real life of this. Not necessarily crawl rocks, but go trail riding with it. And I found myself riding on trails, taking jumps with it. This thing handled absolutely amazing. So again, maybe that's actually my fault for thinking it's going to be a rock crawler and actually start using it what it's intended to be, more of a trail rider, rock racer type deal. And once I switched terrains, this thing shined completely. I was able to go plenty fast to be able to pop a wheelie on it, even with the GoPro on top. That's pretty sweet. Take jumps. Everything soaked it up very well. The radio, the ESC, the motor, everything together handled absolutely flawlessly. Such an awesome little racer. So when you think about it, I just said it doesn't do all this well, but it does this. Well, again, that's because I was using it wrong. My expectations were set up a little bit differently for a rock crawler. This is not a rock crawler. This is simply a trail rider, light rock racer. And keeping that in mind, this thing will shine and you will not be disappointed at all. I think Axial freaking nailed it out of the park with this particular setup. Again, you need to remove all expectations of this thing will climb rocks. In its current setup, it is not climbing nothing at all. But that's what the next few videos are going to be about. Making this thing shine that much better. Again, guys, this is a awesome hobby that I love doing. Again, I missed it so much from when I lived in Washington State. Now I get to be back doing it, and I'm excited to bring you guys along. So if you guys liked it, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, please. Leave a comment down below, and you already know where I'll be, baby. See you on the next one. Chia.